Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. You're alive, I guess.
Okay, so, welcome to Warlords Battlecry 3. We are going to complete the campaign with a brand new hero. We're going to play as a demon, because they are the best, and then we're play as a warrior because they're good at hitting things. This is a real-time strategy game, but we have a player character, which we get to give a name to. So if we're not naming it Bob, we need to know now. We also get to pick an avatar. I like this one because it's the ugliest. So, last chance for a name other than Bob.
I think there's none.
Okay. Then, 3, 2, 1, go. So this is a real-time strategy game, and we're going to complete every single mission without ever building any units or collecting any resources. We get to pick a small starting army at the start of every mission, and use them, and that's going to be enough. So we've already completed the first mission. All we got to do is walk to the top left corner. We just gotta wait until we get there. This is our lovely hero. So Warlords Battlecry 3 was not commercially successful, and it has some pretty big balance issues, like the strength of your hero and the strength of some of the units. In Warlords Battlecry 1, demons were heroic units that you could only get through very special means, but when Battlecry 2 came out, they added... Well, dexterity increases our fast, so we'll be putting all of our points into dexterity. And now we're going to get ambushed by some snakes. And demons were heroic units, they had to do very special means, but when Battlecry 2 came out, they just added it as a class. So I can just start with a bunch of demons. And, oh gosh. Turn my mouse sensitivity down after Surge is in. And they're just gonna go at it. Gotta be careful with my hero. I have a bunch of healing potions, I can push H to heal them. Weapon. The enemy heroes drop items, and there's a few particular items that we want. We definitely wanted a good weapon. We want any of the weapons that do crushing damage will do. Ideally, there's two that do fire damage. Those are the absolute best. So, first thing we have to do in the plot is that we have to talk to the snake seers. And to do that, we either need to conquer them or help them. We're going to choose to help them because that's faster. There's 2 missions to do that. The first one you don't actually need to win, you just need to show up, so we're just going to immediately resign. Set the game to easy, because it's much too difficult, we lost. Now we're going to do an actual hard mission. And try to defeat 2 opponents to save the snakes. So the goal in most of our missions is to defeat all of our enemies. And to do that, we need to ideally get them to resign. If we demoralize them too much, mainly killing their hero and their production, they'll just quit instead of making us run down all their units and kill all their towers and stuff. So first we're going to start with this red opponent here. Elephants are really strong, but they can't hit flying units. Okay, we've killed the enemy hero, that's super important. Whether or not any particular mission is fast, it just depends on whether or not enemy heroes run from me. My macro speed is 0, because I'm not collecting resources or building any units. My micro speed is probably pretty low. Maybe 10? Okay. Kill these peasants. There's the hero there. We're gonna get some of their base done before we actually kill them. Another epic battle. Good. Neither of them dropped items, which is pretty bad luck. And then after so we just gotta break a few buildings and then eventually they should quit. demons can summon imps once they have 40 mana. They're back there. This doesn't count as building units, by the way. So we started with these demons. Oh, hero's hurt. Let me heal him up. So, if things go right, they should just resign after we destroy this tower. If the game hates me, they'll make me do more. Good. We're victorious. That was pretty good. Okay, now we're ready to meet the Seers. There's some treasure on this map that we're going to collect because we don't have any items yet, and we really want a nice weapon. Right now we're doing piercing damage, and buildings resist piercing damage, and most of what we're destroying is buildings. To prevent you from just walking into the enemy base and killing them, everyone has towers. So we want to just walk into the base and kill their towers. Sick dodges. So, it's good items. That's garbage and does nothing. The garbage bad items are fine because we can sell them for money to get their starting as +2 movement speed. That's really good. But we're gonna kill our allied hero here, see if he has some stuff for us. Nope. Alright, that's a mission done. Okay, so the Seers have told us about the big scary evil demon that is on the horizon trying to get us. It's the 5th horseman of the apocalypse, Gorgon. It's in the Waste, so we're gonna go to the Waste to go check it out. First we have to hire some mercenaries for a mission later. We're going the long way around because this little bit of forest here is the fairy woods, the Twilight Forest, and we will 100% of the time get ambushed by fairies if we go through there, and that's slow. This is another mission where we just have to walk to the other side of the map and then we win. But we are introduced to the most dangerous enemy in the game, the Red Skulls. Gorgon has 2 army units in any of its missions. There's Black Skulls, which we should be encountering in a moment here. They're little babies, and they can't hurt nobody. But then there's Red Skulls, which are only on this map, and they do not mess around, and they will instantly melt you, and it's really scary. And I don't have my horsies to protect me. Luckily, all we need to do is walk there to win this mission. Okay, gained 3 levels. We've done some pretty big story progress. That's why we're getting all those levels. Okay, next we have to go beat up the Dark Dwarves because one of them is going to help us in order to defeat Gorgon. And in order to get them to help us, we have to go beat them up, kill all their friends and family. So we get these is a big old cave. It's full of orcs. So we're gonna set those mercenaries to work clearing out most of the cave. Get in there.
Your troops are under attack.
And meanwhile, Team Demon is gonna go through the top route, and we're gonna go to the other side of the map where the Dark Dwarf is. And we're gonna beat them up before they can build any units.
Your hero is under attack.
Easy peasy.
Your troops are under attack.
Alright, all done. Great. Okay. Coming on red base now.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Okay. I want those things. Oop. That helmet's okay. But still not the weapons one. Oh, you guys are doing great.
Troops are under attack.
Get you back. Get you killing more orcs. See, as you can see, my micro is very strong. I routed this game myself, and I'm very proud of it. This was a little pet project of mine. This mission and the last mission were giving me a lot of trouble in routing until I found the mercenaries that you can just hire and get a huge starting army. Don't want to let us... These are smiths. They're worker units. We don't want to let any of them get out. I hear you. Y'all doing alright? Cool. Yes. Mercenaries are doing great. Well worth the investment. So red just has 4 towers. Red never resigns. Not while they have any units at all.
Your troops are under attack. Your hero is under attack.
Well, you can do it. I believe in you. Kill it. This is the last orc. You got this? No. Heck. Alright. You go kill that. It's red's last unit. This has been going very well. Except for all these useless mercenaries.
You are victorious.
So the next 3 missions, we need to go to visit some of the other horsemen of the apocalypse and go help them out. And then they're going to give us a key, and once we have 3 keys, we can seal the door to the wastes. So first we're going to go to the realms of death. Then we're going to grab some more demons. Okay, so up there on the top, we have our AI opponent, our AI ally, right here. Seen doing a lot. You can do it. Come on, there you go. He's converting these mines. These mines give you resources so you can build buildings. These workers here, or zombies, they're building a little keep, a little fortress. That's where you get more workers. We get upgrades, advancements, and stuff. Keep an eye on our ally, see how well they do in helping us. Okay.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
It's another hero that didn't drop any treasure. He's very unlucky. So there we have 2 opponents, one here, one in the top right corner, and then there is, of course, some neutral black skulls that are going to be on the next few. In fact, just all remaining missions are going to have neutral black. Alright, how's our ally doing? Okay, Death Keep level 1. Can start on a boneyard. I think that's where they can make skeletons, maybe? Going to get some more resources. Oh, it's got another mine here. It's a level 1 crystal mine. They go up to level 3. I think the level 1 crystal mine generates a crystal every 2 seconds, something like that. Spot this green defeated. We want to keep an eye on the minimap, see if we can spot... Oh, they have demons. Spooky. See if we can spot a dark green dot, because that's going to be the green hero. Aha! There you are.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
That is really good. That is an accessory item that gives movement speed. Oh, don't fight those things. Those are neutral.
You are
Nice.
victorious.
Got a lot of help from our ally. Okay. Next we're heading over to the realm of plague. So this is the first spot where we can get ambushed. Nice. So that's random. This is a goblin ambush. Going through this little forest, there's a possibility of a goblin ambush. And then going through the realms of famine later, we can get insect ambush. Alright, that was the goblin ambush.
You are victorious.
It's just a waste of time. We get a little bit of crowns. Crowns are used for buying those mercenaries. We want to buy a second set for the last mission. So we're going to use the power of our horsey friends for this one. Let's go ahead and get all the extra horsies. There's only one opponent for this one. They just have a big ring of towers in the middle.
Your troops are under attack.
And our nightmares here are very fast and very good at crushing skulls. was production building. And they're gonna have another production building there, possibly a third one here. And then the hero starts here and goes up to about here to convert some mines. Ah, I see you. Get over here. You can't run from me. That's a better weapon. Still not good. We're on slashing damage now. Buildings resist piercing damage. They take half damage from piercing. So at least we're doing normal, straight damage now.
Your hero is under attack.
So we break green stuff until they resign. And then we just mop up the rest of the little skulls. Usually resign there. Although I see that they built another keep. How annoying. Oh yeah, the blood healed me. Pain purifies me. Death delights me. Okay. Green resigned, and these should be the last two skulls. Actually, that's one here. See you hiding there. Easy peasy. So we need crowns to hire mercenaries and get more starting units, so we're just going to sell all of our stuff here. To hopefully get enough. This place gives the best deals. Yeah. Goodbye, sweet items. Goodbye, move speed. Hate to see you go. Sometimes it's gotta be that way. We need 110 crowns to get the last set of mercenaries. Oh, ambushes though, that's nice. Some quick maths. No extra points necessary. 5 horses is plenty. Okay. One opponent's about here. Bunch of skulls in the middle. Another opponent here. That micro up.
Your hero is under attack. An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Oop. That's bad. Let me just restart this one. No one saw that. The horsies can't fight flying units, so I gotta make sure that my hero's on top of that, because he can stab their units. Okay. First time going here, there's an enemy about right here, bunch of skulls in the middle, another enemy here. So the reason that we're bringing nightmares for these missions, one, they're pretty fast. Two, there's a chance that these people bring summoners, which can instantly banish summoned units. I want you on stand ground, so you hold still, so I can pick up this treasure. Ooh, all bad. And my demons, even though I started with them and didn't summon them, count as summoned units, and so they can just instantly destroy my army. Well, my army's already getting destroyed. So a little struggle there, because my hero's very weak compared to where it should be, but with the no items. He's just gonna have to solo the opponent. Good luck. Let's do that. Oh gosh. I'm going to lose. I believe in you. Oh, this is really bad. This is remarkably poor. Alright. Should be fine. It's not fine anymore. Please attack the units. We've been defeated. Alright. We're gonna have to get fancy, because we just actually lost that time. This is a struggle. Okay, we're just gonna bring extra horses. We're gonna make do. I have never had a hero this week before. It's actually amazing. Remember that time... who was it? The Fire Emblem runner that likes anime and has all the Toho emotes. They did a speedrun of Fire Emblem at one of the GDQs and just like, oh, this is the worst RNG possible. This is super, like 1% can't finish the run. Well, this isn't that bad. There's one of the summoners.
An enemy hero has been destroyed.
Get dressed. It's not quite that bad. Good. It's all pie from here, though, so don't worry. Okay, that's those skulls in the middle done. Now we just gotta get the green opponent killed. They're them dead. I think that's also quite bad. It's black defeated, and green resigned. Okay, we're out of here. We did it. Easy every time. I am deeply sorry that that happened to us. So we're gonna cross our fingers that the knights are here. They are good. Okay, we still got our mercs. We're on our way to the last mission. Gotta sell some of the garbage we picked up. Ideally get back up to 60 crowns. Perfect. Okay. 2 more missions left. We have to secure the wastes. And then we have to seal the gates. Secure the wastes is just our last mission where we just have to kill all the opponents. But we have a gigantic horse army, and it's no problem at all. We're, at this point, this is like the in-game, end-of-campaign mission, and we're still just not building units, and we have an underleveled hero. We also need to fight 4 of those super skulls I told you about earlier, but the horsies are uniquely qualified to deal with that threat. Okay, red hero, usually in the corner here. Perfect. You fight that demon, so it doesn't kill all my horsies. That shouldn't matter. Okay. Okay, kill it. That's some bad micromanagement. Okay, so we lost half of our army to those skulls. but we got there. Okay. So work our way up, fight our undead opponent. Usually we can catch the hero around here, converting mines. They're being really slow though. Rotate this way. Yeah, they're still in their base. So the sounds going out, this is just a thing that happens in this game. If you're playing the game for more than like 20 minutes or so, the sound just goes. And that means that this run is going very poorly. But do not worry. We are a pro gamer with Ed. We don't need sound where we're going. It's purple, and there's just 4 more skulls over here. And then the gate is secure. So the last mission is one of the other ones that kind of had me puzzled when routing this game. It's a timed mission where we sit around, and then after 20 minutes, if we're still alive, we win. And there are super skulls periodically spawning, coming to attack us. And it's sad, and it's difficult, it's a disaster. But if we go to the top left corner here, red has a base. And if we kill their base, then they're defeated. And since they're defeated, they don't get units anymore. And that stops the periodic spawning. It's 1. I think one of the other ones got loose. Yes. I don't actually know if we'll be able to kill it. Probably not. Okay, my hero's job is just to kill that 1 skull. Okay, and then all of you go here, except for the nightmares. You stay to deal with the next skull spawn. Got it. Okay, so red's defeated. So now red will not get any more units. And then once we just get our army to the bottom right corner, we kill the black base, and all enemies will be defeated. The mission will complete itself without needing to wait out that timer. So time's coming up in a moment. And that's time. The door to the Iron Fortress was at last locked and bolted. Gorgon, the Lord of Destruction, was trapped inside. As if on cue, Rune Lord Brax rode out to meet you and began chanting his spell. The ground shook, and ever so slowly, the Iron Fortress began to sink down into the wastes. From inside, the sinking citadel, terrible, unearthly screams rang out. But gradually, as the fortress sank lower and lower, they softened until only the groaning of the earth could be heard. And then after a time, ellipses only silence. But take heed, dashed to this day, do not set foot upon the waste, for it is said that at night the echoes of Gorgon S. last scream can still be heard and can drive a man to madness, ellipses. So, I was Progamingwithed. This was Surgeon Simulator in Warlords Battlecry 3. And that's it for my runs. I hope you all had fun.
I definitely had. Thank you for running.
You're welcome. I'm glad you all liked these objectively bad video games.
Bad video games are also video games. They can be good. Want to shout out anything on anything? Like that?
No. I don't have anything to shout out at all. I'm a nobody.
Okay. Thanks for running the game.